What's up, guys? Monday Night Live. A little bit early. How is everyone? Once you're on, leave a comment. Let me know that you are here. We can discuss whatever you want to talk about. I'm sure there's plenty of current event nonsense going on. We've got OD as well as black roll-up dump pouches, orange toiletry bags, multicam fupas starting to come off the line. You know what those grommets in the bottom there are for? Pocket organizers in woodland and multicam black orange thread. There's a few other colors coming out too. OD modular spent mags, large black mesh pockets. We've got a ton of different mesh pockets going, just came out. Day packs, covert packs, double wide cross body bags. Triple pistols, more spent mags, tool bags, out on the floor, purple toiletry bags, more fupas, black fupas, multicam black fupas going. Why is this so puffy? Are these sewn together? Yeah, they're sewn together. Are they sewn together? Why are they doing this? What? They're sewing Velcro on one piece and on the other piece and then sewing them together. So these are pillowy. They will pull apart. That is a problem.
Probably to put less lines of stitching through the Velcro?
Yeah, that's a fucking problem. That way your shit has more sway. It'll bounce. Toiletry bags, pocket organizers. Curie, what's up? Thunderhawk, what's going on? Nathan, what's up? Michael, Zach, what's going on? Nohinko, AJ, what's up? Evan, Byron, what's going on? Grumpy, what's up, dude? Brandon, you order a belt? We shipped your belt. Is that you? Maybe that wasn't you. AJ, I've got a bag here. I know. We made the handle shorter. I've got another one. We've got to load it up. Fucking massive. Same bag. Handles are shorter by 7 inches. Larkcom, what's up? It is a fucking huge bag, it is. Yeah, it really is. Like the Walmart shopping video. We're gonna do another one at Aldi's. Same video at Aldi's. I've got a couple more videos already filmed. I've just got to chop them together. Holds 3 months of food. It does not hold 3 months of food. You need several of those for 3 months of food. Double as a sleeping. What?
Not freeze-dried food. It would hold 3 months of freeze-dried food.
No, it will not. It requires 3 bags for the kid, AJ said. Am I wrong on that, AJ? How many bags per kid? I thought you said 3, plus the mini kits.
I might be talking out.
Yeah, that holds 1 month right there. Just picked up first work. Oh, good for you. I know you were talking about that, man. Chuck, what's up? I have these.
You have a helicopter?
I do hear a helicopter. It's not a helicopter that I'd be worried about, though. Is it these colors? Is this where do I see this? Born Identity. This is the Euro emergency responder color, yeah. Somebody sent these to me. We're gonna build a pouch for it. Very, very cool. He's got original SOE mitten Fitsu on there. Pretty neat. 92 meals. How many heads fit in the duffel bag? We have a is it 7 heads in a duffel bag? What's the movie? 8 heads in a duffel bag? Hamster, what's up? Who sent me this? Did you send me this for real? What do you want to do with them, man? Was that you asking me about these? I'm gonna fucking cut myself with them. You gotta close them a certain way. And do we want a pouch that holds this? Or do we want a pouch that holds them open? And what else do we want the pouch to do? Seaside day was good, man. We got a lot of shit. Dang, I heard a helicopter a minute ago. It's got to be life flight. They land at the gas station over here, though I don't hear them powering down. I don't hear it. They just went over. Got my tool bag the other day. Oh yeah, tool bags are great, man. What color did you get? Yeah, more than 8. And yeah, there's more than 8 in that one. It's not on flight radar. Yeah, you better worry about the fucking helicopters that aren't on flight radar. They're louder and faster. Five heads swing at ASA Resort yesterday. 5 heads at ASA. I don't know what that means, 5 heads swing at ASA. You got a woodland one, nice. About making a pouch. Use your imagination. But I mean, what do you want? You sent these, right? Because you wanted me to make a pouch. Like, what do you want? You want just a pouch for this? Does the pouch need to do anything else? Have anything else on board? You want them closed down like this in the pouch? Evan, what's up, dude? I'm loving all those JD Vance videos you're doing. I've watched hundreds of those and never knew that was supposed to fucking be JD Vance. I just thought it was fucking awesome. Never did I know those were supposed to be JD Vance. I watched that shit for 2 weeks probably before I realized that was supposed to be JD Vance. They found 5 heads. We have a big on the way to Jackson. We've got a big like T-Dot, you know, Tennessee Department of Transportation, big yard that's got these big Quonset huts, I guess. They're open on the end, full of salt, and they found some fucking human heads in there. Somebody had cut off and put them in the salt. Nice beard, just like your buck. I don't know what you mean by your buck. Like your goat. 45 days, OMAD, feeling good. Keeping the momentum nice. Is the volume extremely low? Can anybody hear me? This is where I do this every night, man. Every night I do this. It's always here. Yep, closed pals backed. To go on my vest, just the shear, nothing else on it, as my med stuff is in another pouch. Got it? Okay. You see Maduro P. Diddy memes? No, I've seen a couple of them crying like they took my oil too. Why don't I grow a mustache? I want to grow, I actually intend to grow a Hitler mustache. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to grow a Hitler mustache. And then I fucking forget and I shave it off in the shower. More than loud and clear. Good, okay. You have any pouch that can fit the Sabre red pepper gel? I don't know the answer to that. Send me a link to it on Amazon and I will, I'll put some up. Rolling Acres, what's up, man? Volume is normal. Stopped at a big surplus store on the way home from Harvest Right. No sleep kit, woobies, or ponchos. Kind of disappointed. We can get you one. What do you need? You want like 3-component sleep systems, especially if it can be like ACU or something. Like we can get that inexpensive probably. Surefire light pouch. I mean, I'm sure we have something. The question is, what is it? I've got all kinds of pepper spray here, but I don't have that one. Late getting on here. Did the lettering come out? It did, dude. Yeah, it did come out good. They did a good job with it. But Leatherman always, like everything I've ever had lasered, Leatherman always does a really good job with it. Timmer, what's up? Was that your belt? Don't care about the color. Wanted a couple of the 3-piece. Just bought 2 more USMC tarps. Yeah, the tarps are nice. The bivvies too. You want the bivvies also that have the wire in them. The Coyote Gore-Tex ones. Yeah, I shave in the shower too, Zachary. What shears? These are the Leatherman Raptor shears. They have you got like a seatbelt cutter in them right here. And I'm not sure what all they do. They have that. And then they've got this here, I think, as a wire cutter. And don't they have, I thought they had an O2 wrench in them. I don't see an O2 wrench here. I guess maybe they don't have that, or is that the O2 wrench? That's the O2 wrench right there, right? Is that lock open somehow? It does, okay. That lock's open. So I'm still gonna cut the shit out of myself with these. So while they are closed, there's your O2 wrench. Here is your seatbelt cutter. I thought they did something else too. I'm sure they do. This is probably a window breaker. This is just for a lanyard right here. It's got a 5-centimeter tape measure on here. Every time I watch this live, this guy is always showing off some cool shit. Somebody on the feed here actually sent these to me to make a pouch around. That was your belt, Kev? It already shipped. Yeah, you got shipping info? Ever used X shears? I've not. Is that the one that I keep seeing on Instagram and Facebook? You have 6 ACU bivvies. Figured out we're running our laser almost completely wrong. Stuff is so much better now that I understand it more. That's awesome. Come run mine. Do you have preserve jars with snakes in them with the fluid inside like mason? I have some of that stuff. I don't have a lot of snakes in there. And what you want to use, there's a couple ways you can do it. Formalin is what you want to use, but if you fuck up and prick yourself with formalin, you're gonna go necrotic. Like you're going to lose the digit that you get formalin in. So if you're injecting, for instance, like a snake, you want to get the organs shot full of formalin. You can do it. You can do it with rubbing alcohol. You want to put, I don't remember my number. I want to say 70 and 90, but I don't think it is. The first year or the first 6 months, you want to have it in a lower rate of rubbing alcohol, lower percentage. I think that's how we did it. And then when you change it out, when it starts to get foggy, then you go to a high. Maybe I have that backwards. But you want to be really careful. You can buy formalin in a 1-gallon bottle. It's formaldehyde. It's embalming fluid. And you can buy it right off of Amazon. But you want to be very careful with that. Like if you prick yourself and get formalin in your finger, you're losing that finger. And it's also very carcinogenic. I had a big pair of those on my SOE medical backpack. My tiger orange belt delivered today. Can't wait to check it out. They're nice. They're nice. Looking forward to your prep container video. We bought some containers this weekend. The real answer though, and I mean I'll probably put it into the video, but the real answer to carry that shit, put it in a fucking clothes bag or a kit bag. That way you can get it on your shoulder. That won't keep rodents from going through there, but I mean the cans will for the most part. Tim, what's up, man? That's all the longer tape they need to measure appendages in Europe. Is that what that is? I'm sending you some X shears right on. What are X shears? They're just trauma shears, yeah? Fancy trauma shears. Vasava. I'm sure I'm slaying your name there. What's up, Patrick? I have them in my vehicle med bag and carry in my pocket at my job. Popo. Use them constantly to cut zip cuffs. Everything. Saves your knife and keeps you from cut. Yeah, because you were going to fucking cut yourself cutting off zip ties. How am I? I'm well, man. I'm good. I'm good. It's been a busy day. Went and had dinner, had a ribeye. Got back here, started this video a little early. Ready for more daylight hours? No shit, man. Hey, did you want the row house door open? I assume you didn't. I thought that the wind probably blew it open. I closed it. I need an SOE knee brace dislocated for the third time this. How are you doing that, Patrick? Like, is that just an injury that lets that happen? Like, what are you doing when that happens, when that takes place? Does anything stack in the super kit bags like the toiletry bags do? Kevin, I don't know the answer to that, man. We'll have to try that. Maybe medium clothes bags. Maybe you could get 4 of them just walking. What was the initial injury that has caused that to continue to happen? How old are you? I'm from India. Well, hello from India. Where in India are you? Just got my low profile EDC belt. That is black with OD green. Also tiger stripe with orange thread. Tool roll up with the bonus bandolier. Super cool. Nice. I'm glad you like it, man. Yeah, I did close it up. I did. It was cold today. I had a lot of frozen water. Monkeys on the loose in St. Louis. Authorities searching, but the monkeys remain at large. What kind of monkeys? There's an island full of macaque monkeys, and they carry, what do they carry? Herpes. They carry some kind of herpes. And it's apparently very fucking dangerous to humans, these monkeys are. All of the Greenland stuff going on. You happen to see the first movie. Are we talking, what movie are we talking about? The one about the end of the world kind of shit? Silicon City, Karnataka State. Do you have cobras there? You got cobra snakes? Fucked it up 6 years ago, kicking in the door. I'm 63. Did you have your 4-4 when you kicked in the door? South Carolina Island. That's it. I saw a video today about it. I sent it out to a few people. When I started watching the video, I thought it was going to be about like the ticks and shit like that. What movie? Plum Island. What the Plum Island? That's too easy, but isn't that a daily issue there? What are we talking about? Saw the second one tonight. Seems like they are trying to get folks normalized to it. I don't know, crazy stuff. To the United States taking Greenland, or to the end of the world kind of shit. Montauk Island. That's where's Montauk? That's New York, isn't it? Stranger Things. You know, everybody's been through those AT&T Longline buildings, and they never find any underground shit. They found like crawl spaces and stuff. Like the caretakers and the people, because they're still occupied. Like they have groundskeepers and shit. And the dudes are very cool. Like they let people go through and look through them and shit. But they've not found any like walled off spaces or, you know, anything that would seem cool. Battle Chemist, what's up, bud? Been seeing a lot of videos coming out of stuff for SHOT Show. Have you been keeping up? I've not, man. I haven't seen anything about SHOT Show. I feel we are about our limit on anything too innovating to come out. Nah, there's always something, man, improving, or what's old is new again. I saw a thing today about Greenland. Someone in the Greenland government said Denmark needs to back off. Don't know how legit that is, but I think the U.S. should have had Greenland, in my opinion. So what about Trump saying, what did he say? Denmark has their military has 2 dog patrol teams or something. Is that who I think that's what he was talking about. You only had a 9 when you kicked in the door. Didn't the gov drop those Lyme disease ticks? I think they did, man. What about the new rabies shit? Have you seen all the dogs that are dying from the rabies vaccines? They're getting these new super duper rabies vaccines, and dogs, guess what they're dying of? Fucking rabies. And then they just vaccinated a bunch of animals. Tennessee Wildlife Authority went around and threw meat out, like for animals, for coyotes and shit to eat, that has rabies vaccines. So I suspect you'll see a high uptake in active cases of rabies. World far and apart, and didn't that pilot back in the day go through some time warp and saw Nazi pilots? So I don't think it was a time warp, man. I think you're talking about Operation High Jump, Admiral Byrd. Very fascinating shit. There is a interview of him, it's black and white, speaking on national television when he got back, talking about all the crazy shit they found. And then he just went completely silent and disappeared. I think he died or something. I just looked up those shears. I like that they have a ring cutter built into it. I think I'll grab a pair. Is that what that is? Is that what that is? That's a ring cutter? I'll bet that is. I don't know if this would cut my ring. Oh, that motherfucker might cut my ring. If a critter comes right up to you and not trying to be your friend. The Y-Files did a decent episode. You mean the X-Files? You dig the Walmart shopping haul? Thanks, man. When Trump said we're going to get Greenland, I looked into Denmark and Greenland, and honestly, after seeing the history between them that I have verified as true, Denmark really sucks. That can't be true. The TV says vaccines are all good to me. Any new news on the dumbs all over the tube of 30,000? Are we talking about the deep underground military bases? Is that what you're talking about? Greenland Prime Minister says they'll shoot and ask. Yeah, funny, because they already have a military base. There is a fucking U.S. military base there. Like we have quite a presence there. Back in the 80s, Denmark tried to secretly sterilize many of the females on the island to control the population. The Y-Files on YouTube. Oh, I'm not familiar with them. Probably not cutting my ring. I have a titanium band. Someone is claiming Delta used a sonic. I think a lot of people are claiming that there was some sort of sonic weapon that's been used. He knew too much. They took him to the other side of the ice wall to keep it quiet. Maybe. Maybe. He did talk about the ice wall. Any thoughts on T3B Black Manta? It sounds familiar. I don't know what it is, man. What is it? Is it an aircraft or something? Jerome, what's up? Is Amanda around? Amanda's always around. She literally just walked back here. TR3B is real, I believe. Just not sure it's a weapon or surveillance craft. Greenland won't be a big battle. It will be won with giving money and free shit to the people. Yeah. Wouldn't be surprised if there is all sorts of new weapons. I'm sure there is, man. The Black Triangle craft. Plus, Denmark wasn't able to protect Greenland back in World War II, and they haven't grown in power since then. So they can't. Yeah, Trump said they have their military is 2 dog sled teams. Big Goose, what's up? Amanda's got a bunch of these made. If you know what this is, maybe you want it. If you don't know what this is, you have no use for it. But she's got a bunch of these boxes available. Amanda has no ability to trade you for a Mark 23 holster. Tell her I'll trade my world famous chili cheese beer dog recipe. I don't like chili. Also remember that Delta operates at a different level than... Yeah, I was just watching something tonight talking about why our Ranger's so good. He's like, because we just have a massive budget. Like, you give a shooter, you give a Ranger 2,500 rounds to shoot today, and then another 2,500 rounds to shoot tonight. And each shooter, he's like, there are so many of us, and we're a volunteer force. Everybody's here because they want to be here. And we just have sheer numbers and money. He's like, we're not going to go in there like a SEAL team and check to see if the door's open. We're just going to blow the door. We are a blunt force. Didn't Greenland just find a Nazi weather station on Greenland? I saw something about that. European minister said us taking Greenland would be the end of... We need to fucking end NATO as it is. We are the force of fucking NATO. Like France is like, what the fuck is France gonna do? What has France ever fucking done? The only fucking force France has is the Foreign Legion, and most of them are fucking Ukrainians. They're all in Ukraine. Like, what the fuck is France gonna do? Yeah, we are the fucking teeth of NATO. I've heard Rich Piana's 5150 pre-workout Spartan edition is good shit. I'm sure it is, dude. I'm sure it is. I didn't know she had all these set out. She's got quite a few of these boxes. She's got battery caddies. Was this NATO or the EU that tried to employ some sort of world gun yeah. Are we back? Are we back? I changed it. Okay, we're back. I changed the network. Sometimes it takes a minute. Yeah, France isn't going to do shit. Yes, NATO was set up because of this Cold War over the Soviets. It's alive. What do they use these yoga blocks for? This is a fucking super dense. It does not compress. NATO's code word for America, please keep us safe, yeah. I got this for a spacer block for my lat pull down. But what do the yoga people use this for? Europe would be speaking Russian if it wasn't for us. But they just nag and complain. Yeah, I mean, what they arrest? How many people have they arrested? How many people did they put in prison over saying mean shit on the internet. Still on TRT. No, I'm on straight steroids. You fags just call it TRT. Make a wound packing trainer. How would it's out of this? When you're sewing the side of a bag on, do you clip the corners to prevent the pucker, or just manipulate? No, I don't ever clip any corners. I sew it. I've made fucking dozens of videos showing how I do it. I show how I do that actually quite a bit in videos. Big reason I hate NATO is because we protect them, and all they do is fucking complain and piss and moan. They're never on our side with anything. Didn't we try to let Europe handle their own business back when Bill Clinton was president, and we waited like 4 years before we went into what was Bosnia? That's a good point. Doesn't Subway use that in their breads? What are we talking about? Subway uses what in their breads? Oh, yoga mats? Rapeseed oil? Yeah. Cellulose. They use wood pulp. And they don't pay shit to NATO. No, they don't. Fuck GB jails its citizens. Fuck GB jails its citizens for shooting guns here. Yeah, that did just recently happen, didn't it? They let that kid out over that shit, I think. Imagine that we do our NATO money back, maybe buy Greenland. I don't think we have to buy Greenland. Trump's just going to give each resident 100 grand or whatever. Is this really going to happen? I don't know, man. Got your 6x6 today, playing around with the FUPA shoulder strap attaches to the pals to turn it into a small bag if need. Yeah, you could do that. You could do that for sure. NATO is Muslim now. Yeah, Bosnia was the first time NATO went into combat. Yeah, look at the fucking monstrosity. Look at the crazy shit over there. Look at all that mess. All right, guys, I'm out. I will see you guys tomorrow. I hope everybody has a great evening, good day tomorrow. McDonald's inside of Walmart next to the train tracks. I've never seen a McDonald's in Walmart. I want Cuba to become prime vacations. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. I think Cuba would like that. Aren't there a bunch of, aren't there Russian troops and submarines in Cuba? Plus, you could go down there for Fast and Furious. All right, guys. Good night.